Yeah, it never changed. My father instilled family. He would tell us all the time, y'all ain't half brothers, y'all full brothers.
The gospel community paused when news spread that Marvin Winans was stepping away from ministry. For years, his voice had been a sanctuary, steady, soulful, and rooted in a faith. From church pews in Detroit to stages around the world, Marvin was more than a gifted singer or respected pastor. He was a source of spiritual grounding for millions. His decision to step back felt unexpected, almost unreal to those who had leaned on his teachings and music for decades. But as the details unfolded, it became clear that this shift wasn't about weariness. It was about transformation. A ministry built on heart and humanity. Under his leadership, Perfecting Church grew into a global spiritual home. Whether preaching on Sunday mornings or guiding people through moments of personal hardship, Marvin carried a warmth that resonated deeply. Members saw him as a shepherd, a mentor, and in many cases, a father figure. His sermons were honest, his music uplifting, and his presence comforting. Yet even in the midst of his success, an internal shift began to take place. Quietly, gradually, and profoundly. A moment of realization. One Sunday morning, after delivering a sermon filled with the conviction and compassion he was known for, Marvin looked out at his congregation and sensed a change within himself. The connection was still there, but the calling felt different. That evening, away from the pulpit and the responsibilities of leadership, he sat in stillness and prayed for clarity. What came to him wasn't fear or uncertainty, it was peace. He realized that the season he had faithfully served for so long was coming to an end and a new one was beginning, stepping back to move forward. When Marvin finally shared his decision with the church, the sanctuary fell into a reverent silence. Many didn't know how to respond. Some wept, others bowed their heads in prayer, but all understood the magnitude of what he was saying. This wasn't retirement, it was redirection. Marvin assured them that he wasn't walking away from his faith or his purpose. Instead, he felt called to allow new leaders to rise while he embraced a different expression of ministry. Returning to his first love with the church in capable hands, Marvin turned his attention back to music, the art form that first carried his message to the world. He spoke about writing again, mentoring young artists, and even documenting the lessons he had learned throughout his life. This next chapter wasn't about leaving the church behind, it was about expanding how he serves. It was a chance to create, to teach, and to share his story in ways he hadn't been able to before. A legacy that continues to grow. Marvin Winans has always been part of a musical lineage that reshaped gospel music. As a member of the legendary Winans family, his voice helped define an era of soulful worship. Songs like Tomorrow and Ain't No Need to Worry became spiritual anchors for generations. But Marvin's most lasting impact may be the people he guided, loved, and lifted through ministry. His choice to step into a new season is a reminder that purpose evolves and that faith leads us where we're needed next.